Naz, can you feel any differences this year with just the familiarity with you guys have as a group with so many of the same faces back from last year? Do you feel more cohesion, more chemistry, or anything like that that's building?
Yeah, definitely. That kind of goes, like you said, into last year and this summer, and then, just the team chemistry aspect. And then, like, you can just tell, like, the difference between this year and last year, how hard each and everybody's going. And, like, like, the want factor is there. And it's just like a completely different vibe from last year.
Yeah, Kyle mentioned too that he thought just guys are playing a little harder. Where do you think that comes from? Why do you think that?
I think, like I said, the want, like the will. We all want to, kind of like had that. I'm not gonna say. I think we kind of just got like another level to us that we want to all reach. And I think last year we kind of some instances we kind of didn't do what we were supposed to do, and I think that's something that we're trying to erase and find a new identity in the things that we do, the intents and the meaning behind it.
Coach was saying that in your early days of playing the four, he thought sometimes you were maybe a little too stationary. You'd stand out, just work on spreading, shooting the three, and you're getting more involved and aggressive that way. How have you kind of grasped that part of it and just kind of learned where you can assert yourself at that position?
I'll say the difference in that was just more so like me not wanting to mess up, just kind of inserting myself in one spot, and you can't take the blame for anything if you're in one spot. So just me not wanting to mess up and just kind of just trying to do the right thing at all times. Where now I'm just kind of like getting more comfortable, more familiar in my situation, understanding the role I'm playing at the four or at the five, offensively and defensively. But yeah, just the comfort level and understanding that moving around, being all over the floor is something that we need.
How can you guys be a better rebounding team beyond just wanting it more? Is there simple as that?
I mean, it's something you got to work on. That's what I was told before, and then finding the box out, going to the guy, all those technique things, that's something that you have to work on, and that's something that we have been working on, and I think we're going to be better in that category because, like I said, the way that we've been working on it and focusing on that aspect.
What's the relationship between structure and flow? A lot of people would say the more structured you are, the less you're able to kind of freelance or be spontaneous. Do you notice as you're trying to basically get more purposeful spacing due to structure, does that affect kind of like the freedom you have to be, running around? And if so, has that been an adjustment for you?
No, not for me, because I'm able to play all over the floor. So whatever situation I'm presented, I'm able to provide in that position. So like whether it's being in the post, being on the wing, going to screen, flare screen, rolling, like I'm able to do every aspect on the floor. So structure and the flow doesn't really bother me too much, because at the end of the day, I'm going out there to do one thing, that's play hard and try and get a win. So, whatever points or rebounds or, accolades come with that, then it comes with it. But the main goal is to, provide and do whatever I have to do in that particular moment.
You had that drop-off pass to Rudy for a dunk in one of the games, and I think you played more with Rudy than you played with Cat in those two games. What are you learning about playing with Rudy? It's not something you did a ton last season. Like, how do you two fit best together? What do you guys do to make that happen?
Well, the way he plays is kind of like completely opposite to how I play. So that's like for one, and then like for two, it's just like learning how to react to how he moves and vice versa. Knowing where he's gonna be and where I should be. Obviously, that's opposite of him. Not getting in each other's ways. And that's kind of easier than being in a position where I'm with Cat, which we can do, but like I said before, we do the same thing. So it's kind of like a little bit weird in some aspects, and with both of us playing with Rudy, I think it's like it's just day and night. You know what I'm trying to say? If that makes sense.
And then defensively on that side, you're going to be out just like guarding guys in space a lot more this season. You kind of had that like right before you were hurt, you were doing that. Like, how much have you developed that part of your game over the past like 5 years? Because you were initially just like a five underneath the basket.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's something that I couldn't do. I was always able to do it. It was just the confidence and the familiarness of it, or familiarity with it. It's just like anything, just being comfortable and being able to do it over and over and rep it out, that's kind of what it is for me.
Awesome. Thanks.